whole bunch of Illuvians there, one of which, according to this quest marker, will take us to the High Anderfels. They were an ancient primitive ancestor of human beings, I think, right? That's the High Anderfels? Okay. So we have to meet Harding's warden contacts. We can go there via the crossroads or via this. And, you will meet a Grey Warden in the Anderfels. Cool. Presumably that's this big yelly guy here. Gotcha. And I mean, hey, listen. If we're meeting Harding's warden contacts, it doesn't I was all gonna be here. Well, we're obviously taking Harding, but let's bring one more friend. It turns out that the one more friend is the wardens we meet along the way. So, Lace, you're in the team.
Wardens Evka and Antoine answered our letter. They're willing to talk.
In the middle of nowhere?
Where the first warden won't notice. But if they don't listen...
Your distraction worked. Could have said it when we were farther away.
Désolé, I didn't say it was a good plan. Ah, you made it!
Antoine, you were
Harding,
definitely not the
we
screamy
meet
guy,
again.
right?
Antoine, Evka, you look well.
And you must be Rook. Heard some colorful things about you.
Yeah, well... factual.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
I can imagine.
What have you come to talk about?
The elven gods are changing the blight. Darkspawn too. There was a village, Demeta's Crossing. They overran it with the blight in a snap. We saw the aftermath.
Whatever they're planning, it's bad. And if it involves the Blight, we need Warden help.
A change? Manipulation. That could explain. But...
You believe me?
that the elven gods are here, and it's a lot to accept. But we've been looking into oddities with the blight ourselves. It's altered. I can feel it. And your story...
A lot lines up.
Antoine, you're the Frenchest elf in the history of the world. Do you want to be on my team? Do you want to be on my team? This mission I'm on will lock out the companion quests I have active. Oops! Should probably swiftly retreat from that. So the good news is, there's an autosave from right before we went to the Anderfels. So don't go to the Anderfels. Got it. To hell with Evka. Antoine is French and awesome. I feel bad because Antoine was very much not the screamy guy on the menu, and he's the Frenchest elf in the world. I love him, but he's going to die or something. All right. Well, having been sufficiently warned against advancing the plot, let's find something else to do. By which we mean... oh, yeah, that is the main plot, isn't it? All right. Onwards to Treviso, I suppose. Coffee with the crows and Lucanus. Hey, Lucky.
I'm glad the market's still open during occupation. It probably helps to feel that some things are still the same.
So many things you could buy. How do you choose?
Lucky, do I get in trouble if I call you Lucky? Either with you or people who have played this game a lot more than I have, such as Pagoda Court and Parlor Ghost, who might get mad at me for calling you Lucky. Hold on, where'd you go?
Rook.
Oop. Hi. Meet Lucanus at the market. He meets Ilario for coffee and spends time in Treviso. And definitely doesn't wind up in a fight or in a betrayal or nothing.
Come on, Ilario will meet us at Cafe Pietra. It's not that far from here. We have time before he arrives. I wouldn't mind looking around a while. The markets are running. Good. I need to get some things while we're here. Treviso. I barely had time to look around when we returned from the ossuary.
This place, does it feel very different?
In some ways, more than I expected, but then, perhaps it's me. Ah, here.
A potted plant?
For Harding's garden. Spearmint is supposed to calm bad dreams. It's good in desserts, too.
So, you and Ilario are cousins?
Yes, but we're more like brothers. Katarina took us both in, a long time ago now. Here's the place. Bellara mentioned the dayless seafood recipe she wants to make.
The demon of Virantium is grocery shopping for the team.
Have you seen what they eat? It's a miracle you didn't all starve before you hired me.
When we met, it didn't seem like Ilario and Katerina were close.
It was hard to be close to her, even for me, and I was her favorite. A good selection.
Lucky, can you decide if you're walking or jogging already?
Fresh fruit. Neve only eats fried fish. You'd think a detective would have discovered scurvy by now.
Is that everything on the
lemon juice
list?
on it!
Yes, and Ilario should be here by now. Let's go before he gets himself in trouble.
You have fish. You've never had fish and chips, and you just squeeze a lemon on it. It tastes really good. God damn! Now I want fish and chips. Holy fuck! Damn it! Damn it! Why do I do these things to myself?
You can't buy something for everyone but yourself. Here, this is for you.
A wyvern tooth dagger? I loved wyverns as a boy. Katarina would never let me have one of these, though.
Well, good news. You're like 20 years old or something. You're like 32 years old and also a owner of a dagger now because you're an assassin. There, it's a work expense. Shut up. You're having a present.
That's where we're meeting your cousin. Why not the casino?
House Cantori has many talents. Making coffee is not one of them.
Finally. I thought you might leave me here all by my lonesome.
Please. You think I'd ever pass up Cafe Pietra's coffee?
You see, Rook, my cousin is all stomach and no heart.
Don't mind him. Ilario cannot appreciate anything but himself. They serve a specialty roast here, Andoral's breath. Bitter and sweet, like a kiss goodbye. You should try it.
I mean, that does sound neat.
You just described my dream cup of coffee. So, have we done enough 3 crows in a coffee shop chatting about nothing to bore the spies?
Just about. The most persistent one gave up when Lucanis started getting all romantic about the roasts.
It's a very good roast. So, you have something?
The crows I sent after Sarah have picked up her trail. They say she's gone to Virantium.
Okay. What's the catch?
If she was here in Treviso to kill Katerina, she can't be in Virantium already.
Rook's right. Zara's giving you a false lead, cousin.
You have better information?
We're compromised. There's no other way Zara could even touch Katerina. You need your eyes here, in Antiva.
Sarah would never be foolish enough to stay. Not with you out for blood.
Of course she would. If the crows protecting her are here.
Rook, reason with him, would you? He's being paranoid.
I am not paranoid. She came after me. She came after Katerina. She will come for you too.
If it'll make you feel better, I'll clean house, all right? Leave it to me.
So the Ilario heel turn
He's
is still
gone.
very much in play,
Of
right?
course he is. Ilario always caves under pressure.
Yeah, he's kind of dumb and also potentially evil.
Your cousin only seems to hear about 1 word in 10.
He's always been this way. He hears what he wants to hear.
See that BioWare has finally figured out how to animate the liquids in their video games, which is, don't.
Bitter and sweet, you called that blend? Like a kiss goodbye. So, what would a first kiss be?
Honey and lavender cream. Sweet. Intriguing. And you? How would you describe it?
Every kiss is different.
Sometimes a unique pleasure should be just that.
That sounds like the voice of experience.
I've always thought that to live truly is to live fully. But even before I was captured, my life was not really my own. So much had been determined for me.
Well, I mean, it's kind of the life of the Antivan Crow, isn't it?
You must have found time for a little trouble along the way. And if you didn't, I can find you some now.
We'll see. You don't know how much trouble I can handle yet. How's your coffee?
Dark, complex, and intriguing. Ready to head back to the lighthouse?
Almost.
Are we here for the shadow dragons?
I trade news with the shadows, but it takes more than one source to get along here. Besides, I was doing this before they came knocking, before Varrett, too, right here in Docktown.
Tell me more.
Take it away. I'm ready for the full tour.
We've been here before.
The tour where I get to look around and not chase cultists or fight demons?
Wouldn't that be something? Come on. There's paper sellers all over here.
Want to see if they got your name right?
Most papers don't say much, but read between the lines and you pick up a thing or two. I'm not here as much lately. I'll take what news I can get. Let's grab a few copies. We'll see if we can find Balara's cereals, too.
Nev, how exactly is your hat on your head? Like, it's an excellent hat, but...
All right, let's go.
So, before Varric, before the Shadows, you worked for...
Same as now. People who find me and have jobs worth taking. Docktown people, runaways, the desperate.
And you do this on your own?
I've got contacts, informants, people I cross paths with, but at the end of the day, yeah, it's just me.
Okay, so apparently the answer is bobby pins, which means this isn't a hat so much as it is a fancy
Keep
hair
an eye
ornament.
out for paper sellers. We'll start on the north side of Lower City.
How many do we need?
Don't worry, I'm paying.
Act of contortion and song tonight at your humble lamplighter.
Let's get started.
Okay. Here, sell me a paper.
Best word in Docktown, right
We'll take
here.
a paper, thanks.
Drama in the palace. Is the Archon keeping secrets? Questions arose when the Archon abruptly left the assembly, but those queries have since spiraled into baseless speculation. Several magisters reached out to assure my readers that rumors of cult influence in palace affairs are false.
This one quotes several magisters, several lies.
Okay. Onward. Buy
How
papers.
did you fall in with the Shadows?
I'd worked with some of them before. Not that they were upfront about it.
What changed?
I was after a missing person. The Viper was hunting slavers. Our paths had the same end.
And your missing person?
Free and breathing when we finished.
More than one person.
The Shadows brought me in after that.
One, please.
Viper spotted it alone.
Myth or man? Stories bound of the masked figure who watches over Minrathous, while some question the so-called Viper's existence, or whether he is one man or many. Increased sightings of the mysterious figure were reported throughout Docktown. Okay, so there's a reign of demons and everyday woes. So it's like, hey, we could use a Batman. I'm not going to say no to a Batman. You think I'm in a position to turn down a Batman? No!
Local fish fry.
I'll save this one for the Viper.
No one's in a position to turn down a potential Batman.
So most of the time you work here alone. You like it that way?
It's easier.
But you like us, right?
Another rebellion?
You're all right.
No.
They'd probably take an Osrail. They're
What
not
happened in
picky.
Marnispel? First-hand account.
Oh, hey, you're down here. Hi, paper guy.
One paper, thanks.
Another...
Paper Guy was a favorite video game of mine for the Nintendo Entertainment System. You fling papers and jump bikes. Anyway, there might be hope for the anti-slavery movement. Whispers of a successful rebellion in Marnispel have reached the streets of Minrathous in light of distressing reports from all corners of the Imperium. That's the joke, Sam! That's the joke! In light of distressing reports from all corners of the Imperium, there is now a glimmer of hope. Okay.
rebellion?
I've got a contact who works this area. Let's see if he's around.
Okay.
Okay. The charm's good against all manner of curses and manipulation. Fair price. And you won't find better in the Circle District.
You won't find better at the Circle, but you will off the docks. For half the price and twice the enchantment.
Neve. Alec?
Oh, if you say it's... thanks, I'll pass. Sorry.
Hey, if I'd known, I would have told you. Come back next week. I'll buy another paper.
I write them myself. The Magisters. They don't print the truth.
Most honest thing I'll hear today. What about you? Is there something you're buying, my friend?
Alec, you are the most generically handsome man in the history of at least Dragon Age and perhaps video games. Also, you look a fair bit like Ilario. Ilario has a more interesting haircut, which isn't saying much. Listen, it's not saying much. But, here, answer my informational question about poison.
Rook. And not unless you deal in poison.
Me? You got the wrong guy. Although I could get you a name. What about you, Neve? You're not here for poison.
Just looking for gossip.
Not much that'd interest you.
We chased a relic through Docktown. The buyer was Venatori, but the smuggler belonged to the Thread Crime Syndicate. You're a thread?
We don't deal with cultists. Your smuggler broke the rules. She's out.
And the Venatori?
There's been more in Docktown. Boss says it's under control. But between us, I don't like it.
Then it's worth keeping an eye on. If you hear anything.
So will you.
You know a member of the Thread Crime Syndicate, personally?
Don't tell me you're surprised.
No.
With you? I thought surprise was a given.
Careful. Surprises here lead to trouble.
Trouble's not always a bad thing.
All right. Come on. If we want more gossip, we need more papers. Let's head to the south side.
You've lived in Docktown your whole life?
Since I was born. Unless I'm out of the city for a job. Had a few apartments around town. The current one, it's not the lighthouse, but it's mine.
Zoop over. Oh. Well, I wanted to open that gate, but I'll take some heartwood instead.
You've been an investigator for a while.
It's not a short story.
You've made it this far. Is there a secret?
Trust people enough to get things done, not enough to get you killed.
And that's how you stay out of trouble?
No. But it's the best shot you've got.
I feel like Shadowheart was a layup. Yeah. Like that was not a difficult choice. That was pretty easy to clock.
The best cereal in Minrathous. The latest chapter is here.
Hello, friend.
We'll take one.
What secrets were in the painted box? Will our heroes find the truth? And do they truly want to read the next chapter of The Twisted Knife right here? Varric, have you been at it again?
Circle
one of Belle's
District
cereals.
Gossip. Read
Great.
the latest.
You know,
Messages delivered in a wink.
Varric
Trust
hired
the
me not
Candlehops.
far
Thank
from
you,
here.
Candlehop.
Come on, Slick. Stop a ritual. Save the world. It'll be fun. I should have said no.
News in Docktown. Get it here.
Cloth and leather with all the fine touches.
Hello, paper fellow.
Paper,
Scandal
thanks.
and enchantment.
Now, the original Paper Fellow isn't that great, but Paper Fellow 2 for the SNES, now there's a video game. Makings of a scandalous love affair. Was that a prominent circle mage at the Silver Coin? The same circle mage known to frequent Docktown's more interesting betting rings? And who was their mysterious friend? Well, I don't know, but listen, buy my paper.
Read it here first.
I think we've got enough.
What now?
Now I'm starving, and I know the best place in the city.
Does it sell fish and chips? Because when I went for coffee with Lucky, he made me really want fish and chips.
The lighthouse doesn't have this.
What?
A view of the water. I don't know, it helps me think. But we've got places to be. Come on.
You! This fish won't eat itself.
Fish kebab.
I said next time you were here it was free.
Sure thing, Hal. Next time.
Yeah, it's always something.
I mean, they do look like they're full of bones. It looks like he just stuck a skewer through a fish.
Joining Varric. Us. Do you really wish you'd said no?
No. I just have a bad habit of picking jobs that go sideways. You think I'd learn?
Yeah, you'd think, but I mean, you knew this was gonna suck, right?
The world won't save itself.
It never does. Varric said this job would end with Solus. We'd stop a ritual, then I'd walk away.
I mean,
but those gods escaped. Not much of a win.
It's entirely
And if the
possible
world
that
falls, the city goes too. It's not like I'll find work then.
Is that why you said yes? To save Minrathous?
People will tell you Minrathous is broken. And they're right. It's corrupt, petty. Saving the world won't fix it.
but not saving the world.
I take the small
fuck it
wins,
over.
Rook. Hal's serving fish another day, getting past the next scrape alive. Sometimes you're lucky. Sometimes you get more. But the tables always turn. It's better if you know it's coming.
Yeah, well, it's probably good that you're here.
We got in over our heads, didn't we?
Same old story.
The gods weren't a twist?
I've seen worse.
Then I'm glad you stuck around.
Misery loves company.
I don't know if it's just the art style of the game or a choice I made when I was building Rook. Come to think of it, I think I made her about as tall as this elf can be. Maribel just has incredible short queen energy, especially in that scene. I got the exhausted notes. It's a rare trinket for Neve that grants 50% frozen duration, and enemies have minus 25% to all resistances while frozen. I could go and make her shorter, you know? I could. I don't know if I want to, but maybe we lean into that. Maybe we lean into that just a little tiny bit. Height was nice percent, huh? Well, what if not? What if just teeny tiny Rook? Teeny tiny baby Rook? I don't know. Honestly, that doesn't feel like a massive change. Going from... Yeah, I don't get a sense that this is a massive difference here. I mean, it's noticeable. It's definitely noticeable, but... Okay. We've done the thing. We've gone from a nice percent height to a negative nice percent. And that is all. Those are the changes we're making. This is Maribel de Riva now. She's the exact same Rook, except tinier. Oh no, she dinky. Oh, she's so dinky. Actually, I barely notice a difference, but it'll play up in cutscenes. Wee! Gow! My legs!
Rook, do you have a minute?
Of course. Something wrong?
Thea wants to meet.
Any day you spend with the 7th Talon is a good day.
She wants to plan Katerina's funeral.
Oh, right.
If you don't mind, I could use some backup. In case Spike gets out of hand.
Let's not keep Taya waiting.
Is that a go back to Treviso quest? Because we were just there. Okay.
A sharp eye, a quick mind, and luck. That's most of the job.
So, do you think I could become one? An investigator?
It takes a certain amount of focus, too.
Oh.
Oh, okay, well, maybe not then.
Yeah, okay.
I still can't believe it. I'm talking to the Neve Gallus.
And that's sweet, but I don't need the flattery.
No, go on, flatter
Right,
away.
just a person I'll try to remember.
Rook, here to join us?
I'm content to sit back and watch, honestly.
I'm glad to see you're making friends, Balara.
Oh, definitely. Neve, she's been just so kind.
Balara had more questions about my work. She can be quite persuasive.
It all sounds so exciting. The things you've done, the people you've helped.
Those are the ones that go well. You don't hear about the rest. Everyone wants a scandal. Or a happy ending.
Or both, like the time you told the Marquis to—
Hold on. I don't think Rook's interested in that story.
Go on!
Rook's a little interested.
Look, I'd love to, honest, but that story needs the right atmosphere. After dark over bad coffee, or expensive wine. Take your pick.
Wine.
Speaking of, what's the situation with cooking exactly? Are we on a rotation or what? I can help out. I'm a pretty good cook, with some things at least. Well, most of the time. Sometimes I get distracted and things burn.
You know what? Cooking is much more of an art than a science. I understand. I don't know if understand is the right word. I think it's probably good that they built in a fuck this conversation, I'm out button. At the same time, we are not hitting the fuck this conversation, I'm out button.
There's no official rotation. Everyone just makes extra food when they get hungry.
Do you mostly cook Dalish foods? I haven't had a chance to try many.
Sometimes. Not a lot of options when you're out in the forest. But I've learned a lot of different cooking styles. And Tivin, Rivani. Oh, I even learned how to make Tevinter Khachapuri.
Wait, real khachapuri? The hollowed out bread? 3 kinds of cheese? I love khachapuri. What about you, Rook? What are you craving?
Balara Neve romance, and beyond that, nope. Go onward. Go stir pot.
Cheese and bread were the only words I needed to hear.
You have no idea.
It's good with the right cheese, which can be hard to find out in the forest.
Well, we'll have to see what we can find you. You should have an assistant, someone to make sure it doesn't burn. See if it tastes right. That sort of thing.
Neve Gallus, helping me cook?
Again, the flattery.
Right, just a person. Got it.
Great. Now, let's see what we can scrounge up.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to forage for cheese in the woods. But. Alright, so, listen, I know we took the hard option with Neve a couple of times and might have been trending in that direction, but that conversation was a real nope, these two are adorable, we'll find someone else moment. So, nope, those two are adorable. Maribel will find someone else. We've already been warned one time about the main plot. This'll be fine. We'll do this and then we'll main plot. It'll be okay. Listen, buddy, you got a thing. We've been flirting with people, and what better place to flirt than your grandma's funeral, right? Right?
Good, you're here.
Thank you for making the arrangements, Thea.
For Katerina? How could I do otherwise? I'm so sorry, Lucanis. This must be such a blow. Rook, thank you for coming with him. I need Juan de la Muerte to plan this. His cousin has been no help at all.
I'm sorry, Thea. This is just too much right now.
I'm sorry. So you're an assassin. Your whole deal is that you trade in death. And your name is De la Morte? I'm not saying that's unsubtle or anything. But it's a bit like if I was a carpenter and my last name was Nailhammer. Just saying. It is possible it's possible that they took the name on purpose. I suppose that's true. Anyway, yeah, this guy didn't want to fly solo.
Lucanis would have stayed in the base drinking coffee if I hadn't agreed to come along.
Oh, that's a disapprove. Oh,
I swear these boys are exactly the same.
Sorry, Lucky.
There's a lot to plan. But first, I need the ashes.
Ashes?
Make it help us. Yes, the ashes. Katerina's ashes. From the cremation?
Oh, yes, of course. I'll get them to you right away.
Hilario, what happened?
What do you mean?
Katerina, how? How did the Venatori get to her? When? Where? In the estate? In the city? How did they get past our people? What did they use? Poison? Blades? I need to know.
Cousin, stop. You can't dwell on this. It'll drive you mad.
I'm not dwelling. Zara killed the first Talon. I have to know how if I'm going to stop her.
I told you. I'm handling it.
Boys, enough of this. We have other things to discuss.
My apologies, Andrea. Continue without me. I'll get you the ashes.
Mm-hmm. So, my Ilario's a secret bastard with an impending heel turn hypothesis just continues working. However, I'm working on a backup hypothesis, which is that this lady's not fucking dead. It could just be that the lady's not fucking dead. It could just be that the lady's not fucking dead, and Ilario's like, "What do you mean, Ashes? She's in my house, but I'll go smoke some cigarettes or something." But yeah. Anyway, that went well.
Seemed like that went well.
My cousin has never taken anything seriously in his whole life. I don't know why he'd start now.
Hilario can be a handful, but this. The only time I've seen him like this was when Lucanis died.
And how'd he die?
You're worrying, aren't you? What will people say if they hear the demon of Virantium has a big, soft heart?
He's been careless at times, but never when his own life was on the line. Zara took down the first Talon. Anyone could be next. And my cousin doesn't want to think about it?
Almost you have a point. It's not like Hilario to ignore a knife coming at him.
Maybe
what do you need from me for the funeral?
Come. I'll get us some drinks and we can make the arrangements.
Maybe the knife isn't coming at him.
Our house owes you for handling all of this.
Katerina was family. Can you imagine what she'd say if she saw us all like this?
She'd be furious, especially at Hilario, as usual.
Yeah, well, I liked her.
She was a smart lady.
She was the best. Of all the Talons, Katerina was the sharpest.
Which makes it even harder to believe this could happen. Nobody could catch her unaware.
Maybe
and now Hilario's got his head in the clouds.
Maybe
I'll have my people keep an eye on him for you.
Thank you, Thea.
Go on. I'll let you know if something comes up.
I feel like whichever way this hypothesis winds up being true, it's gonna make me mad. Because either I'm gonna be mad at the game for just having this be presented straightforward and everything be okay or whatever, or I'm gonna be mad at these idiots for not seeing this heel turn coming. It's fine. I'm sorry, was that the entire quest? Did we poof and Illuvian and all of that for... This meeting could have been an email.
Wardens Evka and Antoine answered our letter. They're willing to talk.
In the middle of nowhere?
Where the first warden won't notice. But if they don't listen...
Oh no, an explosion! Wait, I was planning to edit this as if I hadn't seen this cutscene.
Your distraction worked. Could have said it when we were farther away.
Désolé, I didn't say it was a good plan. Ah, you made it! Harding, we meet again.
Antoine, Evka, you look well.
And you must be Rook. Heard some colorful things about you.
Yes, the things you've heard about me being, purple. I don't know, colorful things.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
I can imagine.
What have you come to talk about?
The elven gods are changing the blight. Darkspawn too. There was a village, Demeda's Crossing. They overran it with the blight in a snap. We saw the aftermath.
Whatever they're planning, it's bad. And if it involves the blight, we need warden help.
A change? Manipulation. That could explain. But...
You believe me?
That the elven gods are here, and it's a lot to accept. But we've been looking into oddities with the blight ourselves. It's altered. I can feel it. And your story...
A lot lines up.
All right. Well, listen. I like Grace. She's like one of the few people in this world who's shorter than me, especially now that I'm shorter.
Exactly. Besides, even if you doubt me, you know Harding wouldn't lie.
That's not a reason to... I mean, I'm not lying. We're not lying.
We know. The question is what to do next.
If the first warden believes that village was an aberration, or that it did not happen as you say...
We're not exactly the First Warden's favorites. Your word and our theories won't win the whole order.
So what do we do?
If the Darkspawn are changing, Davrin might help. Even among wardens, he's known as a monster hunter. He got pulled on a mission. Not sure what, but it's farther into the mountains. We can get you a rough location.
I married someone with good advice. You find Davrin, and we'll keep after the blight.
Thanks, Exposition Antoine. Is he good, though? Because we would have taken you.
Fine. But this Davrin better believe us.
We wouldn't send you up a mountain for someone who won't listen.
We should get moving ourselves. We'll be in touch.
Okay, so we're amassing a list of NPCs in this video game with whom you interact for one and exactly one scene that are presently at the top of the Goog's list of potential romance options for
I'd say we found the camp.
Rook. The top of that list is Bartender. And just
so
below
did some
her
Darkspawn, looks like.
is Antoine.
The fire's still going.
Were they ambushed?
Uh-oh. Rook, something's gonna boing on you.
Whoa.
Oh, hi. Evil Darkspawn Griffin.
Easy, boy.
Don't eat me. Listen, you know what? Don't eat me.
Hey there. No need to bite.
He's young, still trying to work out what he likes to eat. Who are you?
Rook. Evka and Antoine sent us. We're looking for Davrin.
You found him. Mind telling me why you smell like Darkspawn? Griffins hunt Darkspawn.
I mean, we've killed a lot of them. So this guy is the voice of Javik. Ooh. I had not heard that yet, but also TV is low. I've noticed that the voice of Taya, she sounds a lot like Sombra from Overwatch. And that could just be that it's been a minute since I actually, played Overwatch and heard Sombra. But he's also using an American accent instead of, 50,000 year dead Prothean. So that'll probably change it up a little bit. It's fair. All right. So Griffins hunt Darkspawn. Well, we're definitely not Darkspawn. I was about to say that word Nart Darkspawn, which is both, one, not true, and two, a really good Star Wars name, actually. Like, yeah, Nart Darkspawn is, like, he's a ne'er-do-well you can hire to be a mercenary thug at the Mos Eisley Cantina, right? I think there's a 16-page Wikipedia entry about Nart Darkspawn because he appears in 3 chapters of one of the extended universe novels that got decanonized in the Disney version of the remakes. Or the sequel trilogy. That sounds right, actually. Okay. Yeah, there's Darkspawn coming to kill you, bud.
Maybe they're hunting you. There's blight on the tent.
What? Where are Lancet and Remy?
The camp was empty when we got here.
Hassan, to the trees!
We can help.
Try to keep up.
Hi, bud.
He's caught a scent. Follow the squawks.
All right, so we'll follow that buzzard in a minute. First, do you have skill points I have to spend or anything? Now that you're new to the... Nope. Nope, you just come in fully formed with stuff. Okay. All right, cool. And you've got a sword and a shield and armor and stuff. Neat. Also, hey, I was right about Sombra. Yay. Go me. Well done, TheUnderscoreGoog. Recognizing a thing.
I thought griffins were extinct.
We want the world to think that. It's why we're training in the middle of nowhere.
Why?
Hassan, don't get too far ahead.
Hold on, why?
That kinda sounded like a no.
If he even listens, has a mind of his own.
Squawk.
He spotted something.
Hey, I got some pure ore. And well, that seems bad.
Darkspawn.
Dead Darkspawn. These are part of the training.
Hassan was half right.
There's no time for half wrong. Hassan, we're looking for live Darkspawn.
When you could specify.
He understands.
Not sure he understands anything but dinner. Keep on it, Hassan. They're around here somewhere.
Alright, we need to boing this. So that's... Yeah. Cool. Neat.
How do we get up that?
The Griffins have been training for this sort of thing. Let's see if Hassan was paying attention.
Hassan can reach certain switches and dig up dirt piles. Look at the object, press R1. Okay, so that's your special buddy thing. Okay. Now, I have a question. If we were to take Hassan to Neve's place of home and hangout in Minrathous, would that make him one of the Docktown Griffins? It's a joke for 2 people in the chat. But, it's better than most of my jokes. Most of my jokes are for either one person in the chat or just me. So.
Hassan, hit that!
Cool.
That's impressive. You teach him that?
No, Lancet and Remy did. They're the Griffin Whisperers.
So you're the bodyguard?
Griffins are the Warden's greatest legacy. Someone has to protect them.
Hey, why are your fellow wardens named after a medical journal and the chef from Ratatouille?
Hold up. There's the Darkspawn.
All right. Well, lucky for us, I have a bow.
Let's get in there.
No.
I hate fighting Darkspawn. Something in me just recoils from them.
That's why it's a job for professionals.
Hold on. Isn't Darkspawn blood like exceedingly poisonous, Lace? Isn't that kind of a thing? I think that's kind of a thing, right? Like, that might be the thing in you that... It's the whole survival instinct? You'd think maybe the whole... Okay. Well, yeah, I'm being swarmed. Swarmed by Darkspawn. Yeah, get... Rook, get away. Part of being a bow rogue is being at range to use your bow. Yikes. Yeek. Zoop. These fuckers are being fuckers. Hi there. Alright. Listen. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. You will now die. Cool. Great. Hey. Taste lightning shockwave. Cool. Ah, more fuckers. Wait, there's probably a fucker spawner. Keep forgetting that fucker spawners are a thing. Alright, charge. Pardon me. Kill the fucker spawner. Definitely need a better name for that thing. If only so that we might one day dream about securing monetization in some manner. Corporations likely don't want to be associated with streamers and YouTubers who use terms such as fuck spawner.
Remy, where are you?
Hey, Remy's not dead. Oh, I just thought of a very sad New England sports joke to that effect. Hi there.
Remy, where are you hurt? Everywhere.
Narrows it
A
down.
monster came out of nowhere. Darkspawn were following it. Lancet ran ahead.
It's back?
Davrin, remember. A light touch. Asan's still learning.
You're the trainer.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Nope.
We have to keep going. Let's get through here. Those two statues are the spare key. Line up the symbols.
What did you mean by it's back?
Something's stalking Grey Wardens. We call it the Gloom Howler. I'm hunting it. Started happening 7, 8 months ago. Darkspawn obey it. There's some kind of hold over them.
You said light up... Oh, did you mean line up the symbols on the thingy? Like, oh, okay. I thought you meant line up the symbols as in have them point to each other. No, okay. So we do eagle symbol at eagle ding, and then you go over that way? Cool.
Asan, on me!
Hey, hi.
No time for hide and seek, Asan. This is real.
Asan? Is that Elven?
It's Elven for arrow. Elby grows into it.
Wait. Sorry to keep making pop culture references, but at the same time, Davrin, does that mean that anytime you and Asan go out on a solo mission, the folks traveling are just me and my arrow? It's a reference to an excellent children's movie called The Point. I don't know if anyone here has ever seen the actual children's movie called The Point.
Everyone knows. More Darkspawn here.
Lance is trying to stop the Gloom. It's going after the other Griffins.
There are other Griffins?
Whole family. Asan's brothers and sisters.
definitely missed the point. Yeah, okay. Listen, I have not seen the movie The Point in...
The bridge is out.
This place is falling apart. There's a ladder up there. That's our way through this.
At least 20 years, probably 25. It probably holds up. I'm sure it's fine. Command Hassan to lower the pallets of wood. Ah, yeah. Boink the chain, buddy. Would you? Wait, don't boink it, but... Thank you.
Good job.
Watch out, Rook! Darkspawn!
Make this quick. We have to get through here. Hassan can help with the fight.
And... Doinky. And... Oh, you! You're a chucker guy. Well, you're also... Oh, you're too far away for me to murder kill with... Alright, fine. Allow me to get closer to you. And then murder kill you this way.
Watch out, one more to go. Big one!
I see it!
Oh, hi. Since when do you exist? Hey, good news, buddy. I got my finisher now. Screw you, presumably. Yeah. Get... Sorry, are you like... Okay, you're Colossal Berserker. That makes a lot more sense than Colonial. First I saw that as Colonial Berserker and I was confused. Alright. You there. Spear guy. Nope. Not trying to... Alright. Listen. You... Stop. Well, I would encourage you to cease engaging in the behavior in which you're engaging, but I would definitely get canceled for that. So just don't do it, okay? Thank you. Alright, you can get lightning zapped, and I'll sneak up. Oh, you can't parry me! Listen, I forgot how the parry mechanic works, by which I mean I'm bad at pressing L1 at the right time, so you don't get to press L1 at me. Oop. Aha! You know how to press circle, though. Screw you. Where'd you go? Come here. Yikes. Okay. Yikes. Hi there. Boing. Ah. Hi there. Hello, Jeebus. We're fighting a big guy. Oh, nope, we're not fighting him anymore because he's dead. Ooh, uncommon healing belt. Grants resistant on potion use. I mean, listen, quickened is nice and duration and ability damage is... Oh, the ability damage, though. I think I'm going to stick with the twin buckle binding just for the ability damage, honestly. Because, like... Yeah, that'll be fine.
What was that?
It's coming from the area. There's an elevator we can use to get up there.
Also over here is a big old box. Hi there, big old box. In here we have the Pursuance Implements +4. Ooh. Okay. So that's just a straight mechanical betterness, huh? Cool. Oh, it appears to have just strapped gear to Rook's shirt. And maybe a different sleeve? It looks like the same armor just with pouches. I think I just have pouches now. Okay. Well. Pouches are important, I guess. Game, why do you tell me that there's a box somewhere when I'm here? Oh, wait. The box is perhaps directly behind this wall? It's directly behind this wall.
Never seen Darkspawn this bold. Not unless there's a blight.
There's a blight.
This is a straight-up excellent broadsword, so we'll take that.
The wardens told you this?
I told them. But your first warden doesn't want our help.
He's a stubborn one.
Why does the Gloomhowler want the Griffins?
The real question's how it knows about them. Up until now, it only went after Wardens. Now it shows up here with a rabble of Darkspawn? These Griffins are a secret.
Alright, we come over here. Am I good on potions? I think I'm good on potions. I am, in fact, good on potions. Sorry about that potion jar. You stood there for centuries waiting for the next adventurer to come along and claim you, and then you were smashed for no purpose whatsoever.
Hi?
Keep moving. The area's not far.
Excellent. Hey guys. Yeah, taste of ability drain. Dicks. Yikes! Hello. Come here. No. No. Get. Ow. Get. Be elsewhere, Rook. Yikes! My face. Okay. Hello. Oh. Oh, much hurting. Much hurting is being done to me at this time and in this place. Hello. Yikes. Oh, there's another guy. Yeah, okay. Misplaced where you were. Get weaken end. Hey, I killed one of you. Good. You can be down taken. Swell. Alright, now we're back in control of things. By back in control of things, I mean 7,000 miles away, ploinking it to death with arrows. Hooray, bow rogue! Up. Oh, hi. Probably don't love you. Certainly don't want you to be able to do your thing. Ow. Yeah, you need to get away. You need to die. You over there can also die. And hey, oh! The hell was involved in that? Why? Okay. Didn't necessarily want to send death arrows shooting behind me, but it worked out for the best.
That was the last one. Damn it, it's Lancet! I want this thing's head on a pike.
Okay. Your training's going well. The Griffins learn faster together. One picks up a trick, the others try it out. They're very loud. They're also growing. Oh no. You'll ask Dave. Well, man, if I had a nickel for every potential Grey Warden named Dave to whom bad things happened in the history of the Dragon Age series, I would have 2 nickels.
What is that?
Meet the Gloomhowler.
Awesome.
Exploding Darkspawn? What is this?
Like I said, this blight's different. Everything's wrong.
I can hear the other Griffins. Let's get in there.
Hello, Griffin friends. Are you... Oh. Oh, no. Oh, you've got the wibbly redness of Evil Weave.
More Griffins!
Okay.
We have to get them out of there.
Can't. Some kind of blood magic on these locks. It's okay, Hydas. Calm down. You too, Rumtail. We'll come back for both of you.
Oh, we're gonna have to fight Blight Griffins, aren't we? Well, I already don't want to fight Blight Griffins. We already kaboomed the tunnel, so we can go... Oh, hi. Oh... Zoop. Okay, maybe don't charge directly into the bomb guys. Maybe... Oh, boy. Okay. Maybe be away from the bomb guys. How about that? Death arrows. Doot. Doot, doot. Zoop. Get away from me. Zoop, get away from me. Ow. Buddy. No, you don't get to hit me and take away my momentum. I get to hit you and take away your life. That's how this works. Ow. Jerk. My hit points. I need them. Alright. You can be distracted dealing with other things. Thank you. Death arrows. I don't understand why sometimes when I use death arrows, the game's like, here, do you want to choose a target range for your death arrows? And sometimes when I hit the button, the game's like, okay, death arrows, there you go, boss. Might just be how long I hit the button or something. Alright, you died. Are you the last guy? You appear to not be the last guy. Oh, maybe you are. Take a free potion there.
Heads up. We've got one more darkspawn. Mean looking.
We've got one more mean looking darkspawn. Well, you have a hit. Oh, there you are. Hi. That looks important. I should probably hit that. Ow. Jerko. Alright. Get away from me. You can get shot a whole bunch of times. Get away from me. Taste death arrows. Okay. Oh. Death arrows for you. Whole bunch of regular sized arrows. Boop. Boop. Try a little of this. Good. Now you're weakened. Fuck you. Taste my finisher. Vushi Kaboom. Oh, the Vushi Kaboom did a lot of good stuff. Oh, now you're dead. Oh, I enjoyed murdering you.
Don't worry, Beak Tooth. We'll get you out.
Yeah. I think by the time we do, we might not want to, but optimism's the name of the game for the moment. Up we here, over we there. Hello.
The blood is mine.
So it can talk.
I'll spill mine before that happens.
And I'll collect, Warden.
Uh-oh.
On both of you.
You know, what if we're just friends? You want to fight some elven gods?
No one needs to spill anyone's blood. We just want the griffins.
They were never yours.
Oh. Well.
No!
Oh, now you're gonna be big.
Mortal threats are a dull blade.
The most dangerous blade?
There are only 13 griffins alive in Thetis. That monster just took 12 of them.
What if we could help get them back?
I'd ask, what's the catch?
Support
I
us
need
in
a
our war
monster
against the
hunter.
gods.
For the blight to end all blights.
The first warden agreed to this?
The first warden doesn't know we're here. So, like...
I don't need permission to save the world.
I do. Usually.
These are unusual times.
Well, you did save Hassan back there, so you're no lightweight. And if you can help get the other griffins back...
He likes the idea.
He's hoping you brought food. All right. Come on, Hassan. Let's get to know our new friends.
Hooray, new friends!
Me and my arrow, taking the high road, wherever